know it's very sad, but this year a lot of people passed on, a lot of great people and famous people. You're like, woo, yeah! Get them out of here! Move in the new ones! But yeah, well, obviously every year all of us are going to die at some point, so we can enjoy it while it lasts. But yeah, I was sad to see some of my favorite people go last year. I was also sad, I'm especially sad, I should say, when famous people die in the month of December and late November, because I like to do at the end of the year show a little wrap-up of all the people that died and put them in a little rap tune and pay them a little respect for what they did during their lives. And frankly, they die faster than I can really keep up as a writer. So I think I'm going to have my wife follow the late-breaking bulletins from the backstage and update me with any bulletins that come in over the course of the next 6-7 minutes, you know. So Donna, if you'd be, please watch the AP wires for that. In the meantime, farewell to Solomon Burke and his 14-octave range. Climatologist Stephen Schneider underwent a temperature change. 87-year-old Walter Wolfram was a fighting ace for the Fuhrer. Peter Graves in a grave. J.D. Salinger made himself even obscurer. Idiot singer Jay Reatard, good singer Teddy Pendergrass, Walter Sear, recording engineer, racehorse Chinook Pass, music and act up figure, science writer Kenneth Weaver, Hall-and-Note spaceman T-Bone Walk, educator Guybert Stever, Satch Davidson, national leader, Martin Gardner, overachiever, TV super parents Tom Bosley and Barbara Billingsley of Leave It to Griever, oops, I mean Beaver. Speaking of which, Bob Guccione ain't leaving either. No offense meant, but thank God he went. Now I can give my penis a breather. British priest Dick Bird flew up to meet St. Peter, and it was cancer for Aaron Cohen, a plane crash for Barry Bowen. The end came for baseball's Jim Nolan and color field painter Kenneth Rowland and 2,200 fish in the Gulf of Mexico and half the government of Poland. British Royal Air Force Chief Marshal Sir Thomas Pickett, Canadian actor Eddie Carroll, the voice of Jiminy Cricket. Death row inmate Leroy Nash was 94 years old. For 60 singing star Les Freeman, the Strawberry Alarm Clock has tolled. North Dakota's 27th governor Arthur Link, 38-year-old actor Corey Haim, what a waste, I think. Harold Flynn's teenage girlfriend, mountaineer Claudio Cordy, Simon Monjack had a heart attack. Victoria Longley lived shortly, as did Gary Coleman in more than one way. But we all got to go someday, perhaps in the midst of gunplay. Like Yugoslav Adolf Capasala and his younger Namarata man March 16th of Monday. For the Montenegro runway, Sam Benning of My Name is Earl. Harold Gould of the Golden Girls. Famed astronomer Leonard Searle. Russell Ash, now plural. Wrath of the Dead. They're gone. We remember them fondly. R.I.P. Dead people. Andy Hummel and Alex Chilton. A real bad year for Big Star. Toyota's Hiromu Naruse died crashing a test car. Playboy centerfold Jennifer Jackson has left our plane of being. Turn-ons, Gentle Kisses, The Color Purple, and OTing. Louis Ogenkloss, upper class scribe, Alan Silito with a lower Harvey P. Carr was a unique artiste and a true flamethrower. Yeah, their pens were more like a sword. They fought the good fight, then they got lowered into an 8-foot ditch, a fate to which all can confidently look forward. For pioneering semen storage, God welcomes Henry A. Lordy. Louise Bourgeois and Wesley Duke Lee are making the afterlife party. Richie Hayward and Ed Thigpen won't do no more drumming, said Aaron Rubin of Sanford and Son. Elizabeth, I'm coming! Olivia Nessian's widow. Willie Nelson's ex-wife. Leona Gage stripped of her Miss USA title and now her life. Danny Bank, Emery Swank, Bruce Alford of the New York Yanks, Arkansas Governor Wally Hickel, Aussie journalist Murray Nickel, Jojo Billingsley of Leonard Skinner is now as free as Robert Byrd of the U.S. Senate, who joins Kirk Bennett, Neil Kahn, Ben Sonnenberg, and Danny Aiello III. In a word, they was all interred. Paul Gray OD'd out of Slipknot. Many Mexican lawmen got shot by Natalie Nevins. Are there pigs in heaven? Boy, Jimmy Dean sure better hope not. Man, you fall to the final goal. Big Mouth George Steinbrenner, R.I.P. George P. Lee, Mormon, VIP, and sex offender Dame Joan Sutherland is summoned to another land. Melvin Betsy the youngest, Isley brother, and you make me wanna crow Benjamin Kaplan, crow Boston Churras, crow Vasily Christopoulos, Erica Churras, crow biochemist, crow Robert Burris. David Dobie's getting all moldy, Maryland delegate D.K. Elmore fit it, Hank Cochran wrote a little bitty tear, and Bill Port recorded it. Yeah, he wrote I Fall to Pieces, and now he's singing I Rise to Jesus. And if you were bothered by that pun, you're sure not gonna like this one. Aging porno queen Juliet Anderson has so many lovers. I was perplexed to read last January her body was discovered. And speaking of porn, Stephen Clancy Hill's a true rapper that's dead gift. He finished a shoot, killed 5 people, and drove off a fucking cliff. Oh, rap of the dead. Don't be a porno star. You'll die sooner. A toast to Lawrence Welch Champagne Lady, Jane Walter Rosen, Jaime Escalante of Stand and Deliver is stiff and decomposing, Leanne Chin and Mississippi Slim, somebody's digging on their graves, Dick Buckley, slow-witted but kindly uncle of the jazz airwaves, Hezbollah's Muhammad Hamadi, Brazilian MT, Enrique Pinati, Nina Horn, what a hottie, Ricardo Scarpati, Italian Vince, Dario Mangiotti, Al-Qaeda hotshot, Abu Abdullah, Al-Rashid, Al-Baghdadi, like a Menotti, mastered his art from carviles to karate. Death-wise, the animal wasn't too shoddy, it was body after body. 2010 delivered like Lou Malnati. Ken Stevens of Alaska, Patricia Neal of HUD, Steffi Sidney, failure in the kidney, the guy that wrote I Drink Your Blood. Singers Ari Up and Bobby Charles, today we mourn blues for them. Special Olympian Clayton Green is wheeling around Jerusalem. We'll see you later. Alex Plater, economist David Walker Slater, Karen Eichen, figure skater and Saul Grotball, sports commentator, and the husband of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, supreme adjudicator, Robert Gollenbo's neuroscience grade. He found out how backstab a gate, which beats, so to speak, Christian Digby's fate. He died trying to masturbate. William McBain, mayor of Portland, Maine. Andrew E. Lang, researcher with the Big Bang. MG Ryder Christian is floating face down in a fish pond. Bjorn Finder X and George A. Fresh are in our hearts but not in their flesh. Edwin Newman's obit was punctuated impeccably. Dennis Hopper's open casket wake. He said, don't you fucking look at me. Don Meredith looking good at his wake. Don Van Vliet gave the 60s a shake. For Dick Holbrook got put on the whole break. And the Edwardses, Lizzie and Blake. And what about Tina Marie? That bitch had a killer soprano. And whether you like the Cubs or not, you had to love Ron Santo. Hey! Bobby McKay, out of the way. Alec Betzer is dead, sir. Sunset on Lucian Day. Voice actor Paul Herlinger, James Kilpatrick, stuffy old right winger, Mitch Miller, pushy white bread singer, Austrian crooner, Dita Einzinger. Up in the great beyond, Craig Giraldo was keeping them all in stitches, while Eddie Fisher's busy marrying heaven's hottest bitches. Lady Catherine Grayson and Gene Simmons are scratching Mr. Fisher's posthumous itches. And wherever the kitch is, that's where Eric Siegel's niche is. Love story, that's childishness. It's death, not love, that gets you rigid. The ancient wisdom stands frigid. Hey, Tony Curtis, some like it frigid. And as for hell, the existentialists say it's boring, but I'm suspicious. Where but there could Malcolm McLaren reunite with old Sid Vicious? And if you still think heaven's better, I got 2 words, Art Linkletter. I'm sure that kindly man meant well, but the greats go straight to hell, like the Twilight Zone's Joe Mantell and the Rockford Files of Stephen Cannell, and they dished out half of Shields and Yarnell. Hero Yuki Ozzy jumped off of a roof. Natural forces brought down weightlifter Jean de Booth. Vicious Nazi Martin Sandberger got his just reproof. And British magician Amato Crowley just went poof. Right for the